Hello, everybody. Okay, yeah, I do believe we are ready. I'm just gonna start on real quick. Hold on one moment here. There we go. Okay, so just gonna go ahead and start on in to Gary and his mom. 3 a.m. stream. I'm sorry, Crazy Wonky. How are you? I know I'm doing well. Okay, so already the big difference between last week's Gmod map and this week's is that GM Pitfalls has like a wall here, and then there's a door that just doesn't open because there ain't nothing beyond this. But now the rest of the async building, and let me tell you, this is a hell of a building. We're gonna get on in here and explore it. I can't wait. But funny enough, I want to poke around in here. Turn off that god awful annoying fucking. There we go. Turn off that stupid chime. Okay, so I want to kind of get the elephant out of the room. What is inside the complex? Because I don't think there's a whole lot. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay. So it doesn't seem like there's like any real, crazy, oh holy shit type stuff. It's really just like, they marked off this area like it's a crime scene. This is where they found the body of that one kid. Yeah, like it's all basically what we saw last week, but way more curtailed. I don't think there's anything more to really find here. Yeah, everything is just like as is. Although, funny enough, he did do static dead end. So like, static dead end shows stuff. Yeah, all this stuff is still here. There's this area, which I don't think has ever been featured in anything. And then there's this weird sort of back area. Oh yeah, this is the other end of that slit hallway entrance area. I don't know. Just stuff that's questionable, but not like super relevant to anything. Whatever all of this back here, if this is anything, yeah, this area is back here. So that's neat. Ooh, spooky. Oh, so that would have been an entrance into the dark area. Interesting. Okay, so the back rooms themselves are very tiny, and there's not a whole lot to find here. So we actually really kind of shouldn't think too hard about that, because the real fun begins inside. Specifically async itself, because this is a whole ass complex all its own. So to start, this door opens. There are things to be found beyond this place. I love it. Hello world, Slywell. Okay, so I remember you can mouse over things and examine them, do stuff with them. I think. Oh wait, this does something. Oh my god, we can use... Oh, okay, we can't use the fire extinguisher. You know. It is an extinguisher of fires. Alright, so can I find my way into whatever secret stuff they got going on here? Because you know there's so much stuff here. Hello, what is this? Is that good anything? This has to like play, right? Okay, I'm gonna take that with me because I bet that's important. Is this open? No, it does not. Oh, remove. Aww. If I delete the door, it's just a black infinite plane. Damn. Okay, so, if I had to guess, invisible network, what? Okay, so they were going to, at one point, make a, sort of like an interdimensional bridge of sorts. I wonder if they were expecting there to be some sort of like teleport points, using the back rooms as a, I don't know, a node system of some kind. What the hell is going on in there? Ooh, smoke emitting. Crazy. Okay, so this may or may not be important. I don't know. Ooh. Hello, more of... What is this? Again, I hate chairs in Gmod. Like, they fill out of space, but God, are they annoying. I can't make heads or tails of whatever this is. Alright, let's see. There we go. The A-Space Perspective Development. Internal use only. File, document 119. The world around us is ever-changing. Throughout this past century, we've seen the advent of countless innovations that have completely reshaped life as we know it. But with all this growth comes a number of undesirable byproducts. Byproducts, if left unchecked, have the potential to irreversibly scar our modern world. We must account for these never-before-faced challenges in ways equally never considered, or whatever. So we're going to use the low-proximity magnetic distortion system. These gateways. Oops. There we go. What is the low-proximity magnetic distortion system? I don't know, Jack. Why don't you tell me? Loading bays will be distributed across all points, allowing for cargo and personnel to seamlessly pass through their designated thresholds. While our current threshold is limited in scale, oh fuck, I couldn't read that fast enough, okay. We're basically going to make them bigger at some point, I get that. Conventional storage costs money, but A-Space storage is infinite and costs no money as far as we know. So yeah, they're going to store all the stuff in the world basically in there is the idea. I totally can't see that backfiring. Due to the modular nature of the A-Space, rooms can easily be located and have a serve a variety of needs. They can be anything commercial, industrial processing, residential spaces. Yeah, I totally can't see commercial spaces, industrial processing, and residential spaces having any sort of conflict with one another. Like, I don't know, leaks, maybe? Perhaps some sort of accidental, I don't know, runaway action, reaction, something like that. Who knows? Happy July 4th, guys. Oh yeah, I just saw you too. Holy shit, it's pretty loud. Oh. Whoops. That fucked me. Yeah, I have it maxed out. My bad. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, is it better? I believe we're making some sort of storage compartment for civilian use. Well, they're not just doing it for civilian use, they're doing it for everything. Of course, the reason opening the portal for defense is safety. I mean, probably. It sounds like a really good idea on paper. Ooh. I guarantee you none of this works out for one very simple reason. They don't actually know enough about the back rooms to be able to properly make use of it. Okay. So they have all these places marked out, right? Okay. Is there a button? Oh, that turns out the lights. Oh, that's ironic. Should have done that sooner. Is there a way to get rid of this fucking... No! Oh, okay, so you have to clip in like this. Okay. Alright. Interstate threshold points. California, Oregon. Establish thresholds across the all listed points on Highway 101. Make an appointment with Federal Highway Administration by May the 9th. Okay, so these times preferable. Postponed, so they postponed this. Permit trains or larger vessels through larger secondary thresholds. Finish prospective development proposal by May the 4th. Estimated total spending is 15.75 billion. Holy shit. That's in 1990 money, by the way. $1 billion in 1990 was absurd. Distribute eastward if project succeeds. So they totally want to bunny hop through the back rooms, or piggyback, I guess is the right way to put it, through the back rooms in order to get stuff to places. And again, I don't doubt that that is a really cool idea, but it cannot possibly succeed because they don't know what fire they're playing with. Oh, we're already on the exit. Okay. Medical labs, exit route. Well, where does this take us? Medical storage. Ooh, okay, we're in the medical area. I love the Lost reference. Let's clip in there slowly. Ah, fuck, it's too blurry to read. No, I want to be able to tell what those things are. Oh, I didn't even need to input a code or anything. Hey, is this where they keep all the fentanyl and all the crack? And other illicit substances they no doubt use in this place? I'm a rebel. Damn. Ooh. Why don't they come up with a graduation that does more than go tick, tick, tick? A graduation? Graduate tape recorder. Oh, General Electric. Huh. That's a funny ad. That's old as hell. Organization saving. Okay. Packages. I don't know. I can't fucking read any of that. Invisible network. So more of this invisible network stuff. They seem to want to do this nationwide. More medical storage. Kind of wish there was some sort of a pad here. Hello. This is totally normal. Whoa. Ah, yes, of course. My favorite type of junk. The type of junk that is, like, infinitely heavier than it has any right to be. God damn it, I wish I'd stop doing that. Okay. Let's just adhere these to the wall. Is there a light switch in here? Doesn't seem to matter. Okay. I do want to try and read these notes if possible. I'm also aware there may be a back and a front side. Okay. So it seems to be more of those doodles on Kane's Instagram. They don't really seem to be, like, important. Like, you can go see those doodles on Kane's Instagram. But that, at the end of the day, those are the high-res versions, and they're still hard to make sense of, by the way. I doubt I'm going to make sense of them just by looking around here. Biomed lab. Oh, this is where they dissected the body of Nicholas Bolton. Any of this interactable? No. Oh, chairs, of course. Can't even open the cabinets? Oh, come on. Well, hey, that's how it goes. Ooh. Weighted, or not weighted, the, what are those called? Those are, those scales, incredibly, sensitive scales for, like, ooh. Oh my god, is this hay bacillus? Predicted aggregation model after introducing strain into kidney tissue. Strain deviates from normal behavior. It's mutated and it sustains dead tissue. So it turns this chemical in the presence of this chemical into this. And I don't know enough biomedical, biochem to tell you what these are. I think these are steroids, but I could be wrong. I don't remember biochemistry. And I'm very happy to not remember biochem. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm gonna get lost as all hell. So I'm just gonna make a little light there. A tracker of sorts to keep myself orientated. I also want... No, that's nothing. Okay. Biomed lab. More labs. Is there a sink? Wait, can I activate a sink? No, I could have sworn I heard water running. We got more lab. Oh god. So much lab. Why is there so much lab? To be fair, a space like this would be pretty ideal for experimentating and stuff. What the fuck? Okay. Multiple routes to the same location. Yeah, that's a biolab, all right. Okay, so that's just like a stock sound being placed, or being played, I mean. Okay, I'm gonna make a blue light there as like an indicator from where I came from. Oh my god. Where am I now? Ooh. Okay. Clock wind stem. Chart guide. Chart. Chart retaining nut. Stylus. Clock wind key. Starting point arrow. Huh? I don't understand what this is. Starting point arrow. What is that? Is this something important? Like, that's actually one of the first wall hangings I've been able to read. Okay, so this is like... Yeah, this is the meeting room, so the threshold is just beyond there. Okay. I see now. More storage. That light's where I went. So they got a ton of biomedical labs. Ooh, autopsy lab. Ooh, baby, autopsy. Autopsy laboratory. Now, why would a place... Ooh, shit. Now, why would a place, really any place that isn't exactly a coroner's office, why would a place have an autopsy lab? You think that's classified? Hey, J-Money, welcome. Happy 4th of July. Taking notes for your thing from this? Good, 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 good. But yeah, how many autopsy laboratories can you think of that aren't exactly the coroner's office? Or the coroner's, I don't know, wherever your local coroner operates out of. Like, yeah, a crime lab, like, that's about it. But Async just so happens to have a fucking autopsy laboratory on hand, on site. Why? Because there may be reason to autopsy things. I don't know. Just maybe. Oh, of course, they lock the door to the chemical storage. But they'll let me in the autopsy lab. Maintenance. Ooh, can I press? High voltage. Dagner, high voltage. Ooh, this must be where all the power comes from. Oh, we got a handy dandy little guide on how to electrocute yourself if you don't know what you're doing. Oh, some pliers for, you know, plying things apart. You know, the teeth of people who refuse to pay you money. Wires that won't go into the places you want them to. Ah, damn it. keep leering at shadows, thinking that's like KV-31 lab. I keep thinking those are like things in the corner of my eyes. I don't know. Getting kind of crazy. Now, what the fuck do they study in this lab, or research, or whatever? Offline procedure. Nothing special there. Chem storage is, of course, off limits. More of this gobbledygook. First observation of excited something. I can't read that last word. Huh. So they're definitely doing fancy-ass particle physics to... I'm really not sure what to... Good God, this place goes on forever. This stupid hell building goes on forever. Ooh, that's pretty. Very blue light. Much light, very blue. Can I shock-recute myself? I would like to electrocute myself, please. No? Damn. Yeah, these are all just flat-ass textures on a wall. Whoa, wait a sec, that does something. Okay, that's interactable. That's interactable. I think. Can I break it? I don't know. Now, why is this interactable? Body groups panel, okay? If I kill it, there ain't shit here, okay? There's gotta be like a puzzle, perhaps? No? Man, what a waste of paper. Did the battery do anything? Nope. I guess looking for secrets is just not my forte. Oh well. Now, I was hoping there'd be more, like, documentation? What is this? I might have just gotten some. To whom it may concern. Oh God. Yeah, no, that's not doing it. To whom it may concern, if you can read this, like, your vision must be 30/30 or 20/20 or some shit. Spinning wheels, spinning barrels. I don't know what this thing does. Interesting. E625-6. They sure are squeaky sounding. Maybe somebody should grease them up. More electrical diagrams. What on earth does this have to do with producing the field that takes us to the back rooms? That's what I want to know. Like, it seems important, but like... It also feels like you're not gonna get an explanation. Ooh, working elevator. Wait, what? Hello. Floors 2 and 3 are out of service. I would like to not leave. Please? Fuck. Will it let me out? Centrifuges, I guess? But I don't know. If it's a centrifuge, like, what are they centrifuging? What's the value in centrifuging anything here? I thought they were doing electrical work. Or something. I don't know. Ooh. Oh my God, look at this. Triangular stairwell. What the fuck? Upper floors are under reservation, Wilson. Fuck out of here, Wilson. So I'm assuming that means you ain't getting shit. Nope, not breakable. My legs, not breakable. So that's basement 2. This is where I came out of. Okay. So I'm going to assume that this is very, very, very close to Law Threshold. Dr. George Levy. Ooh, he was in one of the videos. Shit, can't see any of that. This must be George's desk. Oh, man. Lucky guy, he gets to go into the back rooms. Wait, didn't George get shot by Peter Tench? I seem to recall someone did. Was that George or was that someone else? I don't know. Got any illicit goods in there? No. Dr. George Levy. I had no idea he was a doctor. Dr. Ronald McCarthy. That's another famous name. General offices. General orifices for general orificial purposes. Compromises the death of innovation. Does this work? Thank you for something. No? Tapes do not play in tape player. 0 out of 10. Not impressed. Whoa, wait, what? Oh, we're right back here. Yeah, Clyde Jones, Project KV-31 supervisor. Anthony Dawkins. Yeah, these are important people. Look at how much cooler their offices are. Keep finding these tapes, but nowhere to play them. I'm just going to assume there aren't any places to play them. Okay, so this is also the A space? No, the May 25th, 1990 briefing. Okay. Did this change in any way? I don't think it did. Okay, yeah. We're gonna build the walkway stuff. You're gonna go and inspect the dark foreboding area. Yep, Clyde Jones, Diane Jensen, George Levy. Yeah, George is the one who got shot, yeah. Ronald McCarthy, yeah, that's where he was, and the Kimberly Zoo. Spooky. So yeah, so they built the little walkways, like they said. Mark Bloom, Marvin Lay, and Randall Tachi. So Mark ended up having his gun stolen. Yeah, by Peter. Peter was hiding out in this area. Fucking freaky. But it doesn't seem like there's anything especially like unique here. Conduct layout analysis. Okay. Prove construction of freight elevator. What? Vertical expansion. So they were gonna make a freight elevator back here. Really? Divert power from L3 transformers to a conduit array. Set up meeting with financial officer and have the funds ready. Okay, postponed. Column topology. Based off rover data, structures may look different during layout analysis. So they are going to go up or down? Okay, that's just the animation that we saw. I don't think any more offices are this way. This is just where they store the prototype. Yeah, there's a good old prototype. And then nothing else, because there's nothing of value back here. And there's certainly nothing of value in there. Okay. So, Dr. Kimberly Zhu. Yeah, we just saw her She also ended up going into the back rooms, though we didn't hear very much about her. We hear her talk a few times in Static Dead End and in Pitfalls. General orifices for general orifacing. KV-31 lab. We've been here. Have we been here? Any of this? None of this is interactable. What on earth does this machine do? I love the gubbins and stuff. Whoa. Okay. So this is the red neighborhood. Team B will investigate the tunnel. Okay, room 14D22A. So that's the pitfall area Marvin fell down on accident during the video Pitfalls. So they're gonna go into the crazy fucking... Yeah. Team B will investigate the tunnel. Schedule analysis of the rooms within this house. Request additional equipment and resources. Tripod, rubber firearms if necessary. Consider forest expedition. Cross-examine complex vegetation with apparent samples. Price. Consider temporary exchanging with Dr. Bloom for future projects. Dawkins. Okay, so they really want to investigate this area. I hope they do. That would be most enlightening. Because the red neighborhood, hereby mocked up way over here, the red neighborhood has something going on, you know? Like, when you come into this place and you see that there's all this bullshit here, like, something is up with this place. Obviously, this is not natural. This is still inside the back rooms. Look at that sky. Why the hell is it like... This place echoed when Marvin was first down here. Like, his footfalls echo. This is an enclosed room. Doesn't make any damn sense. But yeah, it is an enclosed room and also a little black field. Just black plain, you know. Is there anything in there? Nothing seems to be here. Yeah. So yeah. It is definitely worthy of investigation from a narrative perspective. Okay, let's go back to the light. Okay, these are the labs where they did the dissecting. Chemical storage is still shut off. Biomed lab. Yeah. Other end of the biomed lab led me over here. Nope, still can't get into the chemicals. You can go to all the biomed labs, but you can't play with the chemicals, Jack. Damn. It's unfair. I tell you, it's unfair, I tell you. I just wanna play with the chemicals. But they keep the chemical lab locked forever. Actually, wait. Let's use the good old Gmod magic. And see. Oh wait, no, this isn't marked though. Chem storage. Yeah. Should have known better than to expect there would be a fucking room. Okay, where were we? Here we are. Okay, KV-31 labs. Chem storage is once again non-existent. They hate me. Document archive. Ooh, so they document things. KV-31 lab. Oh. There are so many fucking labs here. Hello. Okay, that's the system prototype. Free speech. That's the thumbnail of Overflow. Coronal mass ejection data. So, I've heard the theory floated about coronal mass ejections. Something about the day they opened the threshold and burrowed into the back rooms, there was a solar flare of some kind that also coincided with that event. And it helped to kickstart the entire thing because the previous field tests, they fucked up and they didn't succeed. Room 1Y, very funny. Look at it, it's the original Backrooms image. Haha, it's so funny. Right, anyway. Lots and lots and lots of liminal pictures. Very nice. Places that we have looked and places that we have not. Currently, we are investigating these places. Room 14C-1E. I want to know what the hell this area is. Room 9F, room 8B. Interesting. Wait, is this in the red neighborhood, you think? Oh, that's just a hole in the floor. Whoa. That would be freaky. So these are null zones. I wonder if this null zone picture... I wonder if that's ever going to come up again. I wonder if we'll even get, like, a proper null zone demonstration or whatever. Oh, whoops. Helps if you open the door. Oh, this doesn't have a projector in it. Okay. So there's no, no fun stuff happening in that room. Here we go, Dr. Ronald, what's it? Mark Bloom, yeah. I was hoping we would find more offices by the people. Kiss it goodbye. Introducing Windows 3.0. That's old. Holy shit. Anyway, yeah, I'm hoping to find at least the offices of the people who've gone into the complex itself. General offices. Okay, there's the people in charge. Yeah, unmarked door. No. Yeah, this is them wanting to go into the neighborhood. Okay, this is just nothing here. Document archive, lol. You're not getting any of that. Okay, wow. Oh my god. Do you know what we're looking at? I hold in my hands a fragment of the Backrooms. This is the ceiling, I think. Or maybe a wall. Hard to say. Holy crap. Look at how thick that is. The fuck is that made of? Yeah, this has to be like... That has to be ceiling material. Right? Okay. Whiteboards. Oh boy. Standard complex wall constituents. Oh baby, we get to see what the walls are made of. 3 centimeter external plaster. Okay. Uh-huh. Whoops. Let me get into no clip slow down mode so I can get close. Wow, 3 centimeters of fucking plaster. That is a lot, actually. Doesn't seem to be any more. Okay. So, like, if you punched that in real life, that would break your hand. Like, if you legitimately wailed on that wall in the hopes of, like, breaking it or something, you would break your hand. That plaster is actually really annoying. 4 millimeters of wallpaper, so it's got that, you know, wallpapery texture to it. Excess rebar. What the hell? How much rebar did they use? Metallic and wooden fibers, 2 centimeters. 15.24 centimeters of wooden framing. 2 millimeters of wallpaper. 2 centimeters of external plaster. Sample exhibits no unusual molecular compounds. However, wallpaper degrades faster when reintroduced to the complex. Okay, that is new. Interesting. Rebar manifolds in sample 3 contain strains of mutated B. brevis. B. brevis. What is that? B. brevis. I gotta look that up. Brevibacillus brevis, which is a gram-positive aerobic motile spore-forming rod-shaped bacterium commonly found in soil, air, water, and decaying matter. It is rarely associated with infectious diseases. The antibiotics gramicidin and tiracidin were first isolated from it. Really? Oh, so that's where gram stuff came from. Brevibacillus brevis is catalase positive, amylase negative, casein negative, gelatinase positive, and indole negative. Most strains are citrate users. Some strains are capable of oxidizing carbon monoxide aerobically. What the fuck? This bacteria can breathe carbon monoxide? Wow. Optimal growth occurs at 35 to 55 degrees Celsius. Interesting. So there's shit in the back room's walls that is mutated of what we would consider a normal strain of a common bacteria. Interesting. The wood framing is intertwined with metal plates, and the wallpaper matches vintage samples. So that would explain why it looks so funky. Look at that. It's like metal plates and wooden bits sandwiched together. Yeah. With like stray bits of metal rebar. Just because. Which is explaining the wooden noise when I whack it. Gmod. Wow, gram positive. I know, right? Hey, Kit. I remember doing catalase tests. Yeah. So it is an extremophile. I mean, a little bit, but like the complex is fairly normal in terms of like temperature and stuff. Oh, the carpet fibers. Projection under UV film varies from standard samples. Results of underlying substrate. Okay, so the fibers are different lengths, is what it's saying. Carpet samples from room 8D. No signs of exogenous. God, they're fucking handwriting. Exogenous contamination. Let me get down a little bit. Abnormal aggregation of synthetic fibers. Greater than 30%. And it's dry. Do not wipe board. Oh no, I'm wiping your board. What are you going to do about it? Okay, so basically the fibers are not all uniform size like regular carpet would be. Interesting. Wait, where are the samples of flooring, of carpets? Y'all got wall, but y'all don't got no carpet. Okay. I say instead of wandering around like a loon, we poke our head into every... Hello. There we go. Oh, that's what this thing is. Okay. E625-6 RF cavity recalibration. In red, needs recalibration. Okay. What does this thing do? McCarthy, can you call Dr. Bloom on the telephone? Or, sorry, on the... Oh, can you call Dr. Bloom on the tellurium and niobium substrates? He needs them for revised generator components. Levy. Generator, huh? Ah. So these things are generators. I see. Magical bullshit that does magical things. It's bullshit, but I believe it. Okay, so these are more offices. Trying to see any cool props, any really, really interesting whiteboard stuff. Anything of note would be great. Okay, so that just goes on up to the freight elevator, which is not here, but there's a giant freight elevator that takes you to the surface right there. That's locked. That's locked. Hello. Server room, I think. Okay. So they definitely do a lot of very important, like, electrical calibration and stuff. Stuff that is well and truly above my head for now. This is like your stuff? Yeah, I would live here. I mean, you would certainly enjoy working here if the backrooms was, you know, real. What is any of this? Okay, so this is just more of those. We want to put a bunch of thresholds everywhere and drive cars through them. Okay. Been there. Yeah, this was all very, very important stuff, but not anything we didn't already know at this point. Okay, those are generators that use niobium and tellurium. Very exotic elements. Wonder how it generates power. Okay. Yeah, wow, big server room. I guess that's everything of any real note. Oh, this must be security, right? Big Brother is watching. Oh, damn, all the fireworks are starting. I can hear it. Oh no! Alright, enough of that. Just kidding, more of that. There's an intruder alert. I'm in your base, killing your dudes. Ooh. Oh, I've seen this corridor before. Aha! Yeah, this is the... Oh, no. Sorry, I was wrong. This is the freight elevator. This is the elevator that Peter Tench hijacked when he was trying to get out. Okay. This is just like miscellaneous junk. Hello? What in the fuck? I like the size of a room. I'm in the waffle room. It's like a room. It's 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 a room. What? And there's a purple plastic knife. I don't get it. I hate Gmod so much. Doors are annoying. Okay, what do I do with the knife? Can I stab something? Or someone? I mean, I can go to Law Threshold, but what's the point, you know? Whoa. Server maintenance, okay. Anything on this? Ooh, hello. Wait, that is... Oh, wow. Is this an actual New York Times from 1990? Senate blocks something something. Soviet economic program will be put to the voters in first policy referendum. Oh, yeah, that's right, because the Berlin Wall had just fallen at that time. Which was a big deal, you know. High scale supersymmetry. Huh. Yeah, wow, there's a lot. A lot of popping going on outside. Love the way you use crowbar as a laser pointer. I know, right? Here's the door. Whack. There it is. Ah. What the hell? That has a lot of bounce to it. Do all props bounce like that in Gmod? What? There's that accursed radio. Elevators. Passageways that just go off into the darkness. Okay, I do believe we've scoured enough of the stuff on this layer. This level. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say we found most everything there is to find on that layer. Okay, so the next level up is where they did the body dissecting. Or rather, they have autopsies in general. Because apparently they have a laboratory dedicated to doing autopsies. Okay, this is where we're gonna, you know, make a bunch of thresholds everywhere. We got to see that little presentation. Yeah, this is just the X-ray of poor Nicholas Bolton's body. Really makes you wonder what they did with Nicholas Bolton's body when they were done. Because it's not like they could identify him. Poor kid. Ooh. Is this... It's just mathematical mumbo-jumbo. I haven't a fucking clue what any of this means. Stab all the doors? Nah. I'll stab the glass, though. Okay, well, this layer kind of also has run its course. There's, like, all the fun stuff. Shut the threshold barrier, turn on the alarm, you know, all that stuff. But, like, that's just whatever. Ah. So this must be level 1, right? Ooh, you can hear the rain. Oh, that's ambiently so good. Staff workroom. Okay, so since this is like ground floor stuff, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say you're not likely to have any sensitive backrooms related stuff just here. You know, you're not gonna put important information on a whiteboard on the first floor or the second floor. Mostly because some rando could just see it. The cleaning staff could see it. Oh, shit. Oh, this is a skybox. I see. That is so cool. It's a shame we can't go outside, but oh well. It's hard to believe that when they were building the async building, they also built the back rooms. Seriously, how much money must it have cost to build all of this? The back rooms should have cost a pretty penny. Exit is not actually an exit. Oh, Dr. Ivan Beck's private reserve. Very funny. And it's even got the setting sun motif. Okay, exits again. Do not exit you. The exit is a lie. More random storage. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get anything cool on this level. That's a shame. I get it though, but that's a shame. Very neat little building design. Everything's very triangular. Have you noticed that? Like, that's just a thing that they like to make. Oh wow. Okay, so it's supposed to be raining, and you're supposed to see it from here. Yeah, you can't get through the windows or anything like that. Schlimbo made sure that you cannot leave. You can always check out, but you can never leave. Welcome to the Hotel California. And I believe that is San Jose off over there. I could be wrong. I don't remember exactly what city this is supposed to be. But yeah, you can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave. That's it. That's the line. Say the line, Bart. Async Research Institute. This was also an exit, but obviously is not. Why would we let you leave? Huh. Okay, well, that is unfortunate. The top two layers don't actually have anything of note. Lots of crappy, bland, modern art. Boy, I sure love decorating my place with that. Random meeting room in a corner area up here. Who would use this meeting room? It's such an out-of-the-way meeting room. Like, imagine having to give directions. Hey, where's the such and such meeting room? Well, sir, you go all the way over here into this back-ass corner because we don't want to see you. You know, we don't want to be associated with you, so you can have a meeting up here. Or you can have your meeting in here, which would honestly be better, if I had to guess. Even though it does have the bland modern art on the wall. Server maintenance. And yeah, shit. All the good stuff is explored. We done seen it. Whoa. Oh, this is the top of the, okay. Cool. I hope we get a more complete version of this building with like a proper outside and everything. Okay, so this is how Peter Tench got outside so quickly. Yeah, he just rode that freight elevator. Came up here. What are these? Maybe these are sensitive. Maybe these bits of crap aren't sensitive. I don't know. And yeah, all he would have had to done is run out here. And there's an exit. Oh, restrooms. Wait. These are the first restrooms I've seen. Also texture mis whatevering. Don't tell me. Are these the only restrooms in the whole ass building? This must be the women's restrooms. No urinals. Or no. No, none of them are that way. Okay. Wait a minute. Are they all unisex bathrooms? I mean, maybe. Huh. But still, like, are these the only restrooms in the whole async research facility? Seriously? You mean to tell me that if your ass has some high-end clearance and you're like, oh my god, I get to go into the back rooms. I'm so cool. Oh my god, I gotta really pee. Oh my god, I gotta pee so badly. Oh my god, I gotta make it from my workstation here all the way up. Oh my god, where even would you go? Oh man, so you run, you cross your legs and you run, right? And you waddle your ass up these stairs. Oh my god, you waddle your ass up these stairs and you go all the way up 3 flights of stairs. And then you get lost in this maze of hallways and office buildings that are like obviously for show because there's nothing of any note in any of these. And you hope and pray that you make it to the central lobby, wherever the hell that is. Yeah, and then you come over here to the restroom. What the fuck? By the time I've made it back, I'm gonna need to make it, you know, I'm gonna take like a break to come and go pee again. Like, what the hell? Dressing room? What the hell? Why do they have a dressing room? I didn't notice the dressing room. What is the dressing room used for? Dressing yourself? For what? I mean, I guess that's for all the lab, you know, coats and stuff. Which, yeah, fair enough. People probably wouldn't have their own lab coat. They probably come here and get their own and so on. Private office, private office, private office. Dr. Breen's private office. But yeah, like, I'm noticing a distinct lack of washroom facilities that are not on the first floor. That means the ground floor, which means if you work underground, heaven help you. That's why the bathroom walls are pea colored. Yeah, not a good look, I agree. But regardless of whatever color the walls may be, whether they're shit brown or pea yellow, I would sure like to have a restroom that's not 50 feet or more of corridors away from me at any one given point in time. Damn it. And you're coming with me. Whoa. Trying to use the fucking crowbar and it's not letting me. Okay, those are just memos that I can't read for the life of me. I really wish that Schlembo had used higher quality textures for like the memos especially. If he procured the, like, these are probably all stock images you can find online, but like these memos are very obviously typed out. Like, this is a thing, you know? Like, give me a high-res version of that. I would love that. Ooh, I wonder where that goes. Okay. Well, this was all very enlightening. We got to know at least 3 or 4 really cool pieces of information. I'll take it. We know that the walls are funky. We know there is another strain of mutated bacteria that lives in the walls, because I'm assuming the wood in the walls are, you know, that's a reasonably, because it's wood at the end of the day, right? Like, wood is edible. Wish I knew what the hell this thing was about. There's just some weird sliding pane or panel that's just is a thing. And then when you finally get it out of the way, you can slide it that way. I don't know if this is actually in Kane Pixel series or if that's just a fun thing Schlembo put in there. I don't know. But it is interesting. Then we got the really deep, oh holy shit, I'm lost area. Then this stuff, which is brown and flaky. Ooh. Ooh, I hear something. I'm hearing, like, radio transmission. What the heck? Weird. Hello, Nikaya. How are you? I'm alright. No restroom for you. Back to work. Yeah, I know. Like, imagine exploring the back rooms and you come to an area and you're like, wow, this place has clearly been lived in. Oh shit, I gotta go pee. Ow. That always makes me cringe when I hear that noise. So yeah, what do? Do you like hop in one of the holes that takes you back? Back to the rooms? You gotta like run your way all the way back to the threshold, and then like, do you think they would get upset if you just like peed somewhere in a room and you were just like, yeah, I had to really go badly, I'm sorry? Oh fuck, I touched the teleport plane. Oh, that's funny. I didn't even know that would get you in NoClip. But yeah, like, it's just funny to think they would... Oh, yeah, use the gravity gun to do the thing. We got that. Alright, toggle async tape. Toggle pitfalls hallway. Toggle damage control threshold prompts. Where's this take me? Oh hey, it's right back here again. I sure do love that. Okay, well, unfortunately, while I had more fun last week with the GM pitfalls, GM complex is also really good too. It's not like as interesting, I hate to say, but it's still interesting. Just is what it is. Is there anything below here? Oh, it doesn't look like we've got any more rooms. The skyboxes are kind of it. Yeah, oh well. I mean, if you wanted a more complete version of the backrooms portion, GM Pitfalls is where it's at. Like, literally, this is just a truncated version. In all honesty, I say the best thing for Schlimbo to do is to separate it into two maps more distinctively. You just get rid of the complex part, because this is just extra space. Because Gmod maps have a space limit. You know, you can't just, like, put all the rooms in the universe and just make the file bigger and bigger and bigger. Like, at a certain point, Gmod will just stop loading files. And so, you know, cut away all the stuff that's not back, or that is in the back rooms, and then just focus on developing the async building and the area immediately around the async building. And then give GM Pitfalls all the backroom detailing. Because, like, we don't have the whole async building in GM Pitfalls. We don't need it. You know, one for one thing, one purpose for another. You know, you have them do the thing they're meant to do in the way they're meant to be done. If that makes sense. Okay, well, it doesn't look like we've got any more specialty things to find. Like, if I did miss something, do let me know. I mean, Construct is fairly small. Yeah, that's true. Hammer Editor has upper limits, kind of. Yeah, but it has to be expected with a program this old. Yes, that's what I'm saying. This is the kind of thing that I would divvy it up into two different halves. Okay, well, that went by a lot quicker than I was expecting. It only took an hour. Oh well, that's how it is, guys. You all have a great 4th of July, a great weekend, a great night, great whatever it is you do, wherever you are. Oh, so this is how they did the skybox effect. Oh, that's so cool. It's layered. Oh, I see. So it's just cutouts. That's a clever way to do it. Instead of doing a 3D model. Yeah. Oh, neat. Okay. I have no idea. I have no idea what's around or how far away things are. Let's... How far can I toss that? Oh, wow. Oh, that's a wall. Nope. Nothing blows up, nothing gets damaged. This is a an immersion type map, no destructibles. Yeah, nothing is breakable here. It's a shame, really. I wish I could at least break that glass, but damn, that is some fucking thick glass. Look at that. It stops that dead, the bolt dead in its path. That's one of my favorite things about this weapon. I can just shoot it and see it embedded partway in the thing. Best weapon in Half-Life, by far. The crossbow. Where did that go? Did that go into the thing? Guess not. How far? Wait, come to think of it, this is something I've never actually had to do. In any of the Half-Life maps, you're never really able to shoot very far straight because the Half-Life maps are always so small. So I'm curious, can I hit that back wall? Because, like, normally there's crap in the way. You hit something. Ooh, it does bend according to gravity. Okay. Interesting. So if I aim it about that light, can I maybe hit that wall? Oh, no, I didn't hit it. I must have hit the ceiling somewhere. Yeah, I hit the ceiling right there. Well, according to light and tile test, the makeup of the complex is basically real-world materials, just in very odd, very unexpected patterns. So, like, all of the measurements for, like, the troffers, all of the wall composition, like, it's all funky. Wait a sec, did I even hit the wall? I kind of did. Gravity does take over for your projectile, though. Very interesting. Well, you all have a great evening. I will catch you all another day, that day being Monday. And have a good weekend. Goodbye.